Patience here from Apache Airsoft. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Wind Gun 911 CO2 non-blowback. One interesting thing that I find about this pistol is that even though it is non-blowback, there is still a slide that actually moves. So that's one thing that I like. It's not just like stuck there like some non-blowback CO2 pistols. Some other things to note is that it is not ambidextrous, so there are no buttons here, although there are buttons here. And the safety, this mid safety here, the mag release and the trigger are all plastic, although the lower receiver is polymer. I also like this false safety here on the Elite Force TAC 1911. There is a false safety here. On the Elite Force one it actually works. This one it doesn't work. So that's one thing to note also. It has a 2-slot rail that you can put some extra things on. Flashlight, laser, foregrip. The foregrip really isn't needed. I just like the foregrip because it makes it look a little bit more tactical and it helps you aim a little bit more precise, although this doesn't have a great weight to it. Let's get that off there. And then also hidden underneath that part, you put on the mid slide here, we have a hop-up unit. You take your hex wrench, you can adjust the hop up there, and then also here, let's put that back, this is a non-threaded outer barrel, so you can't put a mock suppressor or flash hider on there. That really depends on whether you plan on purchasing one of those or not. That can affect your decision to buy this. And then moving on to the magazine, it has the standard switch here. There was a button here. You got to push the button away from you and it will feed the BBs into the gun. This mag actually doesn't require a hex wrench to undo the CO2. It has a quick release CO2. So you just unscrew that. You can take the cartridge out, put another one in. So that's enough from the external features and internal parts of the gun. But let's review some of the pros and cons. So one con that I definitely can affect your decision is the trigger. It's very hard to pull this trigger, especially when the slide isn't back. But if you don't have strong enough fingers and you can't pull this back, you need to do this every time. You'll get higher FPS than your nice Walmart Springer, but not by much. So to finish off this review, I purchased it for $55 off of Amazon. They don't ship directly from their warehouses to some states such as New Jersey, so I had to purchase it from Amazon, but an external retailer. And another thing that I would like to note, this will not have a shooting test in it, but I will talk about the FPS. The FPS deviated so greatly, it can really affect your decision whether you want to purchase this gun. The price was nice, but the actual FPS ranged from 250 FPS all the way up to 500. On most AEGs or CO2 pistols, you see it ranges like a 20 FPS margin between the two highs and lows. This was just very, very great. So if you're playing outdoors, it's not as reliable, but really the decision is up to you. I feel as though the cons outweigh the pros, but it's really your decision. So remember guys, comment, rate, and subscribe to Apache Airsoft, and we are going to be starting more reviews with beginner, intermediate, and advanced player classes to give you more updates and reviews on good guns that you should consider buying and what you shouldn't.